I wonder what would happen if you licked a mechanical frog.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Go Busters FS-0O Frog. So here we are, and there it is, and I don't have any packaging for this because I bought this loose from CS Toys, and I don't even have the shipping box anymore because I bought this a long time ago, so yeah. But moving right along, here we have FS-0O Frog. Now, this was a mech that was introduced in one of the Go Busters movies. He did make an appearance in the show proper. I don't know if it was just one episode or two. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen Go Busters. But I know he did make an appearance in the show proper. But he was introduced in one of the movies. So, here is Frog in his Buster Machine mode, and he is a submarine, and it's pretty cool. Now, as you can see, this is just a remold of Rabbit. So you're going to see a lot of similarities here between this and Rabbit, because it is, at its core, the same toy, just with some remolded bits around him. But still pretty cool. We'll get in close here on the face. Nice silver paint here around the eyes and metallic blue there. Looks really, really cool. Right up top, you can see a lot of nice silver, a nice Bandai silver. You can see a lot of silver details here, and some metallic red here, and this will be the faceplate for Go Buster O. As you can see, he's got this big missile rack right up top, right there, and some more silver details back here as well. And some other remolded bits right here are these big turbines. The turbines do not turn; they don't spin. They're just static pieces, but still nicely molded. And, yeah, that's pretty much all the new parts here is just this right here, this up top, obviously the faceplate, and these side pieces. Those are all the new parts on this. So, here he is in his submarine mode. Looks pretty cool. You can remove the frog head, not the whole section here, but just the frog head itself. And you can see the Buddy Roid right here, Eniton. Hey, little frog. Little froggy Buddy Roid. See, done in green. And some nice silver details on him, too. A little bit of silver. The silver around the eyes in black and white. Picked out there for his eyes. Looks very nice. Very cool. Of course, again, not entirely screen accurate because he has just a giant frog face right there. But, hey, still cool. So, and it just clips in right there. Just push it in and whoop, right there. There you go. So to go into his Buster Animal mode, you're just going to remove this whole front section here, and it clips onto these posts for Buster Machine mode, and they'll clip up here for Buster Animal mode, so you just clip them up top, right there. Take these bits and bring them down, just like you do a rabbit. And then take this section here, rotate this down and around, flip these pieces out, and boom, there he is. There he is in Buster Animal mode, and now he just looks like a straight-up frog right there. And again, articulation-wise, there's not much. I mean, you do have this joint right here, but that doesn't really serve much purpose for, you know, any posability. These legs can, you know, they can move back, and you can kind of maybe get them into a, maybe like a jumping pose, kind of, sort of. Kind of works. But what you see is what you get, and then the mouth can open and close to reveal a little gimmick here that we will show off in a little bit. But just for a comparison, here he is with rabbits, and you can see again, at its core, it's the same toy. I mean, if you want to get really literal about it, if we just remove this and this right here, move these side pieces, and if we do the same thing with Frog here, remove all that, remove the head. You can see it's the same thing, just in a different color. Only just those peripheral parts have been changed to protect the innocent. I don't know what I'm saying, but anyway, clip all this back on. Come here, bunny. Let me give you your tail back. Come here, bunny. Come here, bunny. There you go, bunny. I'm sorry, bunny. I'll never rip your ears off again. Until I have to. There you go. There you go. Again, just a recolor, remold of Rabbit. So, there you have that. Now, gimmick-wise, he does have a couple gimmicks. As you saw when you open the mouth, he actually does have a tongue in there, and you can just extend the tongue. And his tongue has a boxing glove at the end of it. Yes, he can punch you with his tongue. He can tongue punch you. Kind of weird, kind of awkward, but hey, why not? Dare I say why not? So there you go. So you got the little tongue punching gimmick. He does have this missile rack right up top, and it does have missiles that you can shoot. They're not spring loaded, they're just friction missiles, so you just push them from behind and whoop, and they will shoot out right there. And you get 3 of them. And they actually are molded to look like tadpoles. You can see they even have little red eyes and little feet right there. So he shoots tadpole missiles, which is weird and kind of cool at the same time. This missile rack can rotate, so you can have it aimed any direction you want. And there you go. So, of course, Frog can combine with Go Buster O, so we will get on with that. So let's bring in Go Buster O here, and you can get a little size comparison there if you want. So, now let us raise the camera here, because things are going to get tall as usual, so do excuse me as I readjust my tripod here. So there we go. So basically, what you want to do here to get Go Buster O ready for this combination is you want to remove all of the rabbit parts. You want to remove this faceplate. You're not going to need that anymore. You want to remove the arms. You're not going to need that anymore. You want to come back here, remove this piece. Right there. Remove that. You do want to remove Cheetah Nick. And you want to remove Usada. You're not going to need them anymore. And you want to remove Gorosaki. You're not going to need them for this combination. So there you go. Now you got Go Buster O all ready for this combination. So now we will take Frog and we will just start ripping him apart. So you want to remove the head here. You want to remove this front piece. You want to remove these side turbines. The faceplate. Then you want to split this in half. There you go. So now you want to take this piece, bring it back in, bring it around, lock it in place. They do still have the hands, but you're not going to need them. You don't need the hands. Leave the hands folded in, and what you're going to do is you're going to take one of the turbines here, and you're going to flip these little claws out right here, and you're just going to line this up with these 2 posts, clip it in, and there you have a new arm. Do the same thing here. Bring that in, bring it around, lock it into place. Take the other turbine, flip out the claws, and this will clip in right there. And you'll know you have the right side here because it all just lined up properly. Clip that in, and there you have the other arm. Now you have this little missile launcher there. So, I'll bring him back in and just clip in his new arms. Going to give him some more color now. He's going to have some green on him now. You take this piece right here. You just bring the legs out. 1 click. And this will just clip on to the back right there. Just like Rabbit. Like that. You're going to take the frog head and that will replace Gorosaki. Just got to plug that in right there. Clip that into place. It's got a big frog face. And then you take the new faceplate here. Clip it on. And there you go. There you have Go Buster Kero-O. Right there in all his glory. And it's definitely... I mean, this show is just full of weird combinations. I mean, Go Buster O himself is a weird combination. And this is also an equally weird combination. Now he's got a big frog face on his chest, and he has these big little claw turbine hands. I mean, he's got a nice missile rack on his arm now. But yeah, it's definitely a weird combination. But again, all the combinations for this series are weird, so it is what it is. We'll get it close here on the head. You can see Go Buster O, or Go Buster Keto O, now has this basically a snorkel, which again is different. It's interesting. So yeah, ribbits. Yeah, you can have them, you know, shooting the punching box tongue out of his chest. Hey, why not? Dare I say, why not? Display options. Hey, so ribbit. Anyway, so there you go. There you have Go Buster Keto O. Like I said, you know, now he's got these big turbine weapons, turbine claw weapons on his arms. It's a very, very interesting combination. Definitely breaks up the colors there with the green now instead of the yellow. It's interesting. Is it my favorite combination? No, it's not my favorite combination, but it is an interesting combination nonetheless. So there you go. There you have Go Buster Keto O. And there you have FS-0O Frog, and that's pretty much all there is to show off with this guy. So there you have it. If this interests you in any way, if you think this is worth hunting down, you can always check out CS Toys. That's where I got it. CS Toys gets, you know, they've gotten into the business of selling used toys, and they have been coming across a lot of really, really cool stuff. A lot of older Kamen Rider stuff, a lot of older Super Sentai stuff. They get that stuff in pretty much every week now. And, you know, I've been getting a lot of older Kamen Rider and Super Sentai stuff from them. So they're definitely worth checking out if you're wanting to get into some of the older series. Definitely check them out. And again, you can always check out, you know, Hobby Link Japan, or HLJ, Ami Ami, Hobby Search, Mandarake. They're all outlets for finding stuff like this. I would definitely suggest also, if you're really looking for the older Super Sentai stuff, especially if you're into this Go Buster stuff, go on Mandarake, because you will find it for a very, very good price. I found a lot of the Go Buster stuff for a very good price. I got Tatsugami Lyo from Mandarake, and I think I only paid like $25 for him, plus shipping. You know, so Mandarake is definitely a place to go if you want to get some of this Go Buster stuff for not ridiculous prices. Although, you know, I found Frog on CS Toys, and he was not a ridiculous price. I think he was like $20. So, you know, depends who's selling it and how much they want to sell it for, obviously. I mean, you know, retailer prices vary. But yeah. So there you have that. And of course, you can check out my Go Busters playlist for any reviews you may have missed. That will also be linked in the description down below, so check that out. And also, BigBadToyStore.com does have some Go Buster stuff. You can also check them out, linked down below in the description. And I think that is it. So, don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Go Busters FS-0O Frog, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Palm in your face. So, you gonna tell me why there's a big frog in here? Nah, he looked cold, so I took him in. Okay, so who's gonna be responsible for taking care of him, feeding him? You. And, where is it going to sleep? Your quarters. My quarters? Yeah, I already, set up a pool for him. And where is this pool? Where your bed used to be. So where is my bed? Outside. I hate you. I really hate you sometimes. I'd be offended if I knew you meant that. No, I really do hate you. I love how you joke, Wave. I love how you joke.